Run to Dollar Tree, grab these stackable Easter eggs, and get to work. To grab that red spray paint, take these apart. This might be the only spring decor you're gonna need this year. This has small, medium, and large. Take the medium, set that to the side. Now grab that red spray paint. Spray paint the large and the small. While the other's too dry, grab your Mod Podge, give it a good shake. I picked up these napkins at Home Goods. These are multiple ply, so just peel these apart. Take this, kind of go twist, twist, and then pull those layers off. You want to separate these. Be careful, some of these are 3-ply, some of them are 2-ply. I think these are just 2-ply. Take your kitchen shears. Your napkins should have this plus sign in the middle. So just take your shears and just cut right along. Follow that line. And then once you get these completely cut apart, take each one of your berries and then just trim off the edge just to round it off so it's not so sharp. Take your Mod Podge, put a 1/4 size amount directly onto that medium size Easter egg. Take your paintbrush, just kind of smear that around. We're gonna do this in 4 different places, but first let's start with this berry. Take your berry, put it right on top, just press it down, give it a good hand press. Let that start to soak up the Mod Podge, and then once that dries, just take a little bit, put it on top, and then brush that in. Work from the center to the outside. Take your time with this. If you get too much glue, you will tear that napkin. You don't want that to happen. So like I said, take your time. This is going faster than I had even hoped. Once you get the first one on, find the other side, find the center, add 1 more 1/4 size amount. Take that same brush. You don't need a new brush for this. And then just smear that on. And then take your second berry and place it right on top. Try to get them even. Okay, I think that needs to go up just a little bit. Just a smidgen, as my grandmother would say. Then add on a little bit more of that Mod Podge. And then just take it and smear it out from the center to the outside. This hanging bush of these leaves came from Michael's. So you're gonna separate these. We're gonna start with the medium leaves. So put your medium leaves in one pile and your small leaves in a second pile. You'll understand why we're separating them in just a second. You don't need too long of a stem. You can cut that off, only leave just a little bit. That's more like a big one. Okay, now we've got 3 sets of leaves, small, medium, and large. So let's get those off. The large ones again go here, the medium here, and the small ones right over here. Now on one of them, you can leave them grouped together like this, but only on one. Take your small egg, turn it upside down, put a dollop of hot glue right here around the edge of the egg, and then take these small leaves and just place the small leaves right there along the edge. You don't want to get them over the top because you're gonna see us put that together real fast. You can always take one leaf and trim it down just so it's shorter and then place it right next to the others, kind of cattywampus. Do this on the other side of the Easter egg as well. Just place it right along the side and overlap them. I'm actually going to take a medium-sized one and place it there as well. I'm just gonna snip that off. Don't want that getting in our way. I picked these beads up at Michael's. These are 6mm acrylic beads. These are lemon yellow. We're gonna take those. Take your big Easter egg, just lay it on its side. Just find the center of these diamonds. I hope you can see that there. Place a little dot of hot glue right there on the diamond. Try to keep those cobwebs from the hot glue to a bare minimum, and then place that right in the center. We're gonna place these in almost every other one. Actually, you know what? Let's make this extra fancy. Let's put it in all of them. So place that right on top, and then just let it get nice and settled. Put that there. Be careful when you push down to cut the glue off. You don't press too hard. The tip of your hot glue will take the paint off. And we don't want that to happen like it just happened to me. Now move up to the next one, dot a hot glue there, and then place that bead right on top. You could also use orange beads if you want, if you can't find the yellow ones, but Michael's had the yellow ones. I'm gonna put that there. Oh, I'm getting a little messy with my little cobwebs, but I'll go back and clean that up. Look how fast this goes. 1, 2, and 3. Voila. Okay, this one is a little bland for me, so let's jazz it up. So take your bead, just put it on the end of your toothpick like that, and then take a little bit of hot glue. This is one way to not get a lot of those spider webs, cobwebs, and then just put that on there, let it set into place. Just put these right in the center of those triangles. Well, you don't want to put them here. Don't put them on this napkin. Remember, we napkined that with a little Mod Podge. Okay, just take that again. Look how easy this is. Get a little bit on there, take it, and pop that right into place. You don't want to go too low on this because remember, when we snap this together, you don't want anything to obstruct that. Let's finish this up. I love using the toothpick to get that on there. This is just so much easier. Okay, you don't put them on there. You don't have to put them on the napkin. So let's get a little bit more glue there. This one is borderline. Nope, I don't think we need one there. How does this look? Is that good? Did I get all of them? I absolutely love this. Okay, now take your hot glue. Make sure you have this upside down. Put a little bit of hot glue there. Then grab your florals. Here they are here. These, just place these right here along the edge. Oh, that is hot. Ooh, that is hot. Okay, put that there. So again, you don't want them covering this up. So I kind of made a mistake there. So here's what we're going to do. As soon as this dries, I'm just going to take my shears and then I'm going to trim right around here. So just trim that off. Get that nice and flush with the edge of this Easter egg. Just like that. Okay. Got a little bit of hot glue on there, but that's okay. That won't stick those together. Be different if I was using super glue. That is good. I've got one more. So I'm going to put this one here. And I'm going to make sure that I cut that off and that I don't get that over the inside. Perfect. I'm just going to use that toothpick just to press that down. Smear that over. Great. All right. Let's put this together. Okay, take the tip of your hot glue. This is if you don't have a drill. I don't have my drill because my friend borrowed it. So just push down, and then that's going to put a hole right in there just like that. Okay, now one thing I forgot to do, you should have done this before. Take a clear sealer. This is a matte sealer. Don't use matte. You're going to want to use a glossy sealer for this. What this is going to do is this is going to protect all of this, okay? It'll be okay if it's glossy, if it gets on top of your beads, because, hey, they're glossy beads. Okay, so let's finish this off. This is the piece that we saved before. So take this. I'm going to bend this over just a little bit. These are bendable. And then take this and just push it right in there. Oh, there. Just like so. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to splay that out. And then take hot glue. Just fill that hole with a little hot glue. Just like that. And then you can take your leaf and put your leaf right over it. Just like that. No one will even know that you did that. So I'm going to take one more leaf, and then I'm going to put this leaf. Let's find a small one. Okay, let's find this small leaf here. So let's snip that off. I'm going to put this small leaf up in here. So let's put a little dab of hot glue there, and then bring this up underneath, just like that. I love that. Now, what I forgot to do was, I know you know what I'm doing by now, right? Isn't this awesome? So I'm going to get my snippers, misplaced my snippers, cut that off, and I'm going to put this down in here because you need a stem. So let's put that like that so we have the stem coming out, and just put that right down in that hole as well. Pull this up. Okay, now let's put this together. Okay, so here's the base. So let's pretend that we already sealed this. I'll seal this later because I need to make sure that I have glossy sealer. So take this. Oh, I love how this looks. Now, we'll take the middle one. You're going to have to tell me, I have a question for you when I'm finished with this, okay? So hang out. I have a serious question, and I want to hear from you in the comments. So let's put this here. This should snap right into place. Perfect. Now for the top. So you could probably put this here and then snap it together, but I think it goes better together this way. So let's put this here and then snap this on top as well. 1, 2, 3, snap. I love it. Okay, look how awesome this turned out. Here's my question though. If I were to do this again, do you think I should do the middle one red as well? Or are you liking the white berry with the decoupage? Kind of gives it a country look, don't you think? So again, this stackable Easter egg thing came from the Dollar Tree. It was $5 or $7, very affordable. I used the red paint. I believe it's called Fire Pepper Red, okay? I don't know what I do with my can, but Fire Pepper Red is great. These beads, this whole thing was less than $6. I think I had a coupon too, so it was probably less than $4. These came from Michael's, okay? And the greenery, also from Michael's. So if you like fun and affordable DIYs, I do a lot from the Dollar Tree, from Michael's, from Hobby Lobby. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way, whenever I post something new, you'll be able to tune in right away. Look how awesome this turned out. I absolutely love it. And remember, folks, as always, if I can do this, you can do this. Wow, that is very delicious. I absolutely love it.